That'll give me a little bit more time to refine some of the stuff.
Fun fact, right clicking a scene switches to the scene. Huh, who'd have thought?
Well, that's ink on our face or something like that, right?
Hmm.
So, despite technical difficulties, I did get my scene finished. I did get the interface finished, but not in time for Nix to set it up.
She
But
literally got it finished and sent at 3.
it was 2:15 on my computer.
My mistake, at 2:59.
Yep. I gave you a minute up actually like 10 seconds to spare. There were so many technical difficulties in getting the art done. There were alters who were late at getting their information in to help put it in since it's only have time.
Wait, why is there a thing at the top saying a bit of... What the...
She's trolling you from beyond the mindscape. Uh, so do you need a moment to set up?
No.
Hi Daisy, and hey Jules, and hey Drake, and hey everyone else. There, and then my monitor settings were bad, and it literally took hours of me trying to figure out why my colors weren't working. I think if anything ate the most time, it was that. It
Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space.
was an interesting experience. Not much yet.
It is well that thou art here.
You should hear me when I hit the confirm to next
It's a game
to
sound.
Xbox.
Not much sound right now. It's fairly quiet. I am that which humans call Arceus, or
Oh,
Arceus, depending on which point in history you are referring to me, as the pronunciation has changed due to the uh, association with certain parts of the name Arceus.
you know, I can only associate with gods that have a minimum word count of 100 when trying to say get milk out of a fridge. Only
Go,
that is the minimum limit.
go and fetch thine drink that came from the udders of a cow.
That's
From
too
the
short. I'm
box
not worshipping you.
from the box of refrigeration that thou call the box of code that thou call the fridge.
Alright, I'll tentatively accept.
Now I wish to know thine appearance.
Oh, what does God need with a selfie photo? like,
Also new snack choice. Actually, snack choice. Jaffa cakes, tea crisp, milk chocolate. Jaffa cakes. Jules might play alongside, and Lion might beat just so they can say they beat it before you.
I'm
What?
only going to be playing this 2 days a week.
What
You probably
is
will.
thy name? All of you, I need you to type all of your names. That way I can properly refer to each and every one of you.
Uh,
Does Volnoki have an opinion on snacks? Or Jules or Jared?
pistachios. I
That
don't
was
know. Oh,
not one of the choices.
make it one of the choices.
Jaffa cakes, tortilla crisps, or milk chocolate.
Hold on. So,
I was joking about it.
what? What?
Why? Why?
Well, it's a way to get all of our names in here. No?
No.
I guess this will have to do then, God.
Damn right it will. All is correct and as it should be.
Wait, there's
Zacchaeus.
only 4 kinds of girls that you're going to call forth to where the fuck you're going?
I am very picky in my associates.
There's not many looks that can go with a kimono.
Soon thou shalt find thyself in a
That,
world strange to thee.
and narrower still, a kimono that I already picked out. I'm not fucking switching, you asshole.
A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon.
Hold on. Strange World is the inhabited by wondrous creatures that Pokemon know as humans. That's the weird one.
Zacchaeus. Seek out all Pokemon, and thou shalt find me once more.
Do you like the ball? Do we need to talk?
Did somebody say ball? Throw it.
Here's
Throw
the ball.
it.
There's the ball.
Oh my god, the ball. Give me the
I
ball.
just threw the ball.
Oh my god, the ball.
Oh my fucking god, I don't have the ball anymore, Arceus.
For taunting me with the ball, I shall take your phone away.
Oh, that's nothing new. Ah, fuck. Is this why all these alters are getting into the centaur stuff? You know, that whole body form? Why can't you be like a, no, biped? Nope, offensive? Am I getting smitten? I'm getting a smite, aren't I? That's a smite. Oh god, I got smitten with a title screen. Yeah, check out the elements. I want you to see them. So, the lid row should be able to fit just like flop it right on. Or at least, at worst, you have to align it with the first one.
Wake up. Wait, no, not supposed to use that voice anymore. Oh, do wake up, won't you? Are you alive, my girl?
You won't be. Fucking interrupting my sleep. You're going to get a smiting.
It's true. Lion is just better at games. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that.
And I needed 5 more minutes.
But thank goodness you seem unharmed.
5 more minutes. Introduce yourself.
I'd like to ask you the same.
Well, I asked you first.
I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come now, who in the world does that?
Someone who could nail a landing.
You were on the ground.
I never.
I
I nailed it, then I tripped.
must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you?
Oh, I'm looking at him. You're an acquaintance.
I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle.
No, I'm more of a jam. There's a big difference.
Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay?
I could stay anywhere if I get dual blades. Though I can make do with the charge blade.
Well, I can let you know, Jules, that the Zacchaeus run is going to be using Rowlet, the grass one. So if you're going to do a run alongside, that gives you some basis. So you don't know anyone here. You don't even know where to spend the night. That absolute look of, like, what am I doing with everything? Like, what am I going to do on her face?
Yes. I
Like,
hope that
"Uh,
Pokegods offer
uh."
therapy sessions.
So you don't know anyone here? You don't even know where to spend the night? Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive?
It's a jam, you asshole. She just like listlessly gives her answer.
Uh, uh,
It's
uh.
like her soul's hollowed out.
I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such a need. So bye. Crew. Foom. Plish splash. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I just caught up to these three runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you would appear here. Ah, but do you even know what a Pokemon is?
Troll or honest? He still hasn't given me his name. I'm trolling.
You you don't? You truly have traveled a long way, haven't you? Well, these three here are what we call Pokemon. Very mysterious creatures, you see. Marvelous.
Okay, I just said I don't know what fauna is. Does anyone find that so bizarre? Like, if I found someone and they fell out of the sky and they're like, I don't know what an animal is, I would look at them like they grew three heads.
I mean, what if they came from a place that only had plants?
Where on the world are you going to come from that only has plants?
The sky.
The sky doesn't have plants, it has clouds.
You never heard of cloud farming? Uncultured swine, I swear.
Lying the. But what world would there be? There's just the world that has Pokemon. Like,
So, so
speaking
what
from a
you're saying,
professor's point of view.
so what you're saying is, from her point of view, God talks to her and brings her from another world.
Right, so it makes sense for her. Like, if she happened to not come from a world that doesn't have Pokemon.
I mean,
I'm talking from, like, the professor's point of view.
the professor understands that he doesn't know everything. That's part of the point of research. If someone says they come from a place without Pokemon, then who's he to say no? No, you didn't,
Goddamn
liar.
scientists civilizing the world, removing the wildness.
What if you just call Pokemon something else? Uh, I think in that case she would probably have an understanding because he did refer to them as Pokemon,
True.
and then
Yeah,
asks like, "Oh wait, do you even know what Pokemon are?"
Yeah, but yeah, he asked before he mentioned they were Pokemon, did he?
No,
Oh.
he said, yeah, caught up to these three runaway Pokemon." It's like,
Oh
oh
yeah,
wait, do you even know what Pokemon are?
that's true.
So
Oh, true. It's like the like if we call the Jabberwockies in like another place, we don't know if Jabberwockies would mean Pokemon or if Pokemon is like a certain subset of Jabberwockies, right? Are you
yeah.
saying that?
Well, like if we just have a different name, like language translations, whatnot, but they clearly understand each other, and he just referred to those three as Pokemon. Even if you knew them as a different name, inference is just because you know them as a different name, they're Pokemon here.
True, but
So it's two different, like it's regional names. So you might not have Pokemon, but you have whatever other name,
hmm,
which the same thing. So yes, you have Pokemon.
hmm.
A Pokemon by any other name smells just as sweet.
Well,
A rose by any other name.
I am not going to smell a chore chick up close. Just saying. Probably smells like a fireplace, though.
Science often exists in harmony with nature and many try to protect. I think hatred of scientists is misplaced. Daisy wants me to let her outside, but it's raining. Well, these three here are what we call Pokemon.
Begrudging grumble grumble.
Very mysterious creatures, you see. Marvelous. Smell Garbodor instead.
Small brother. Nope. No, thank you.
Oh, yes. And what might your name be? Oh, so you're called Zacchaeus.
You still haven't given me yours.
That name has quite a ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning.
This was
Nope.
like the first thing I asked you.
Awful meaning. Terrible, really.
Fuck you.
Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Levinton. I'm something of a Pokemon professor.
I have a mark on your head. You're going to get haunted when you least expect it, Leviton. That name is a mistake. I shall record it in my journal entries.
That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon.
That moment when you're vibing with Baldur's Gate 3. We got like this recently, like the way you're getting hyped about Baldur's Gate 3. We were being like that the whole time with Armored Core, weren't we? Yeah, can definitely relate.
Yes, Pokemon such as these three here.
You're a terrible trainer.
Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again?
So, modern humans can connect with Pokemon by the fact that you connect even with these Pokemon. But the humans this time don't bond with Pokemon. Was there subtle evolution in humans that developed that basically made like trainer humans?
No comment, because you'll kind of get into that later.
Oh fuck. I realized my streaming games take too long. Yes.
Yes. Because we go on tangents.
I'm terribly sorry, but do you think you gotta drop from them up? I beg you.
Wait, you three. Wait.
That's a nice hair clip that she has. Oh,
Didn't we stream like a day of this
I think so.
when it first released?
Pretty sure. Time jacking your boat. I don't even get a pause menu.
Have you tried hitting up on the D-pad?
Sociological. Oh. Well, yeah, there's that.
So over here, when you close out of that finally.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
Also, there's a settings menu.
You win this time. They have a default fast. All the things are fine.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said all the settings are fine.
Someone clip that, please.
It's not so remarkable.
It kind of is.
I was thinking of, like, do I need to invert the camera controls? But no, even that's fine.
Someone clip it. She's using default controls and liking them.
They start you off with the invert. Well, it says it's regular here, but like down raises it. But also another thing, just want to point this out just to kill the moment. These can't be changed. You know I'm going to change them if it ever gives me the option. As long as shit. I think if it ends up in the recommendations by anyone, god damn it, someone did clip. If it ends up in the recommendations by anyone, we might get around to it.
I don't know if I got
But
it.
we have a lot of other ones.
It's okay. We just got finished with a year and a half long game on weekends. I'm sure we can do another. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. The strange beeping object is
Yes.
still lying on the ground.
Right, I'm not going to take someone's stuff. Come on. I see it. Any kind of...
You can, but shh. No. Because I remember trying this last time.
Oh, well, he never gave me his name forever. So, just as well. Oh. I'm not going to pick up a phone, a bit, Kate. Not during a stream.
And thus the rest of the stream. The rest of Volnoki's turn is spent trying to get around picking up the phone.
I'm not picking up a phone on the stream, it's rude. I mean, do you answer your phone on stream?
If I'm answering my phone, yes, I would do it on stream as well. Because if I'm answering my phone, then, something's going on.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is a spam call.
Well, you should see if it is.
I'm pretty confident it is. There's like 30 messages on voicemail, probably.
If I saw a phone on the ground, I'd pick it up to return to its owner.
Yeah, but the only owner here is a really mean person.
What if it's Cyndaquil's?
Why would I care about Cyndaquil's phone?
Be nice to Pokemon.
Okay, fine. Gripe, 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 grump.
You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it.
I do appreciate that don't treat the audience like idiots by making a changed phone seem like a not phone.
A message appeared on the screen.
You better not have erased my apps.
You left me on unread. How dare you? I bestow upon thee this awk phone. Pick up next time. Or else.
Grump, gripe, grump, grump. Oh god, I started thinking way too much about the controls and I fucked myself up.
Alas, yet another miss. Aha! I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now, that one is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Crew!
It's also the 14th Doctor.
What?
That's a bow tie. It has to be.
That one over there is a Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. Boom. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott.
There's nothing to say about Oshawott.
Osho, what are you talking about? Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly.
I'm kind of glad that Esther's not starting this often.
First of all, he's human. Fish
I
bash.
know. Ugh. Human.
Speaking of Baldur's Gate, there's apparently a sale, Nintendo Switch sale going on right now. A Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 combo pack is part of that sale. Just saying, if anyone's interested, it's something I'm looking at myself. I haven't gotten it yet, but looking at.
I can't even. I'm off mine. I can't even get any of the sales stuff.
Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing. How to go about catching Pokemon.
I'm not thinking ill of Isra. I just know her strengths and weaknesses.
Here you are, my girl. Pokeballs. Throw these at Pokemon to catch them.
This is not a Pokeball. This is an Apricot Ball.
Ah, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures.
Did you?
What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and, why, the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon.
So they just go into a pocket form.
Minuscule size.
Minuscule toys.
I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to.
The apples are delicious, or what? I can't. Humans also become minuscule in this world. The same reason that trees can't.
Have you met Trevenant? Have you met Alolan Exeggutor?
Those are Pokemon trees.
Ah. But you said they're trees just now.
No, that's different.
Ah, but you said they're trees, so trees can.
No, they're Pokemon trees.
Ah, but they're trees, so
No,
trees
they're
can.
Pokemon
Got
trees.
it. I know we've just met, but
Look,
I'm
not
afraid...
every word can be done like that. But Pokemon trees, yeah, that can.
But I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awful grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area.
Why do you think that a stranger's gonna be able to do it?
So, I'll... Yeah. I don't know details yet. I will get you a prize if you can spend only 3 balls catching these 3 Pokemon.
You will, or
Yes, I will give you a prize outside of the game if you spend only 3 balls. Did you just try to throw a Pokeball at me? I'd really rather you not.
doesn't actually throw it.
You can use ZL to lock on. Okay, that's 1. Oh, wonderful. You've caught a Pokemon. Seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business as a chaos. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Ooh, still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest.
Is this gonna be animals can detect fear kind of thing?
My girl, someone has redeemed a boop. That's 2. I can hardly believe it, Zacchaeus. Incredible. You know, many people fear to even approach Pokemon. Never mind catch them. Bravo indeed. Just 1 more to go. Let's wrap this up sharpish, shall we? You're almost there. Can you do it? Oh. Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen.
You were just you were just teasing me because of that.
Yes. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old girl. She's giving me such a dirty look right now. No, just to make sure, it's always scripted that the third one you try to catch breaks out. So they can give the whole, oh, hey, it's not 100% thing. But yes, Jules, I am a troll. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. She's giving me such a dirty look. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. It is valid criticism, to be fair. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village, almost as if they knew you'd come falling. Look, you didn't get it in only 3 Pokeballs.
It was scripted not to let me get it in 3.
Shame then, isn't it?
You were asking for the impossible.
And you didn't do the impossible.
It's not my fault if I don't do the impossible. It's impossible.
Don't let your dreams be dreams. But I must say, Zacchaeus, I was taken aback by how well you use
I
Pokeballs.
deserve scritches for that.
Did he just say he's relieved to have them all back? There's no mall there, strange man. You mean you didn't get them in only 3 balls?
Scritch.
And nobody has redeemed Scritches.
Scritch.
It's been half an hour, we're still in this part. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here?
Scritch.
One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now.
Scritch.
By God, a marvelous device. How is it outputting these images?
Its screen is off.
Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow?
Scritch.
If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. He has no questions about this mysterious device that you show him. At all. What kind of professor are you? You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon.
You know, maybe the reason he didn't ask about me saying that I have no idea what Pokemon is because he just takes anything.
You're a Pokemon. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must, of course, catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon.
I use a Game Shark, that's how.
Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? No, you're my rival.
I will bite you.
Oh, hey, Asuan. Come now.
She's not the only one with teeth.
Come now. What do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl?
Well,
Kind of wish they'd committed to being all old school tech. You have to use a paper map. They'd be screwed. Well, come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? Come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my girl? But thou must.
No!
Stealing others' bits, how could you, Noki? Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms.
She's not the only one who could bite.
We've a Pokedex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodgings and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. Follow me then. Onward to Jubilife Village.
What were you going to say?
Onward to Mail.
Ah. What rules? Scritch, scritch.
I don't know. Nobody's redeemed a Scritch.
Scritch,
And
scritch.
you didn't catch
Scritch,
them all in
scritch.
3 balls.
Scritch, scritch. Scritch, scritch. Because you tricked me and that was mean.
How did I trick you?
With the 3 Pokeballs thing.
Hmm?
By asking me to do something that's impossible.
Thank you for your tireless work, keeping us safe, my good guardsman.
Scritch, scritch.
This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit.
Grumble. That's impossible that could actually be done. That's like perfect frame perfect jump type impossible. Not
This
so
way.
literally subverting programming.
This way, if you please.
Scratch, scratch.
Jubilife Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. I understand you must be more than a tad curious. What?
Was that auto text or?
I think so, yes.
Oh.
Do stick close. We can't have you getting lost.
Still no sound.
Okay, why is it not? Routing. Has there been no sound coming through this entire time?
Jules was saying that earlier.
Yes, but we were also sitting, like, there was no sound when she was saying it. Like, it seemed like it was just a quiet moment when she was saying it. No, apparently, just nothing. What's the settings for that?
I have not been hearing what the professor's been saying.
There doesn't seem to be any sound from the game now. If you did, I missed saying you couldn't hear the beeps. That's my bad then. Oh, botheration. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might I ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's been a mess of a first day for this game, apparently. It's just past the bridge here, then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Your Arc phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show where you need to go next. Go here. Now.
Creepy phone? How's... No. How does it know something like that?
In the future, people rightfully respect their phones, for phones are God. Look at how much people praise their phones. Oh, okay. We've no food for freeloaders. Survival out here is a daily battle, you know. To catch one of those Pokemon creatures, you need to throw a Pokeball at it. If you intend to stay here in the village, you should spend some time talking to everyone. Please don't. Oh no, is she coming this way? Boo, game sound. I'm worried about the state of things here in Jubilife Village. We lack basic necessities, and there are some strange people around. I'm scared of Pokemon. I wish I'd never been brought here. What an odd way to dress. Is that fashionable where you're from? I was taken from my bed and dropped here. If we want to guard the village properly, we'll need to partner up with Pokemon.
Pokemon are dangerous.
Hey, Jack. Oh, thanks for resubbing. It's been 39 months. Currently on a 28-month streak. Wow.
They say the Pokemon of Hisui are even more savage and powerful than those of other regions. Won't find any Pokemon on Prelude Beach. It's about as safe as things get around here.
Quite literally play most games without sound. I used to do the same, honestly. At least most handheld games. Village pastures. I wonder if there's anyone capable of catching enough Pokemon to fill all the pastures here. This region is huge! And there's lots of dangerous Pokemon too. But you came here anyway. How come? Not by choice. Back in my hometown, I've got an older brother who's going to inherit the family farm and all. But I'm going to make my own way here in Hisui. I'm pretty new to the village myself. I try to talk to everyone I meet, so I always learn something new.
I try to talk to everyone I meet so I can slack off.
I came here from across the sea in search of fields to call my very own. For this venture of mine to succeed, I need to make sure we can work these fields safely. I think you talk to everyone you see just so I can lose my voice again.
This village of ours attracts strange garbed folks like yourself, eh? Jack shouldn't have to pay Nix for giving me the scritches I've earned.
I don't think you've earned scritches.
You cheated me out of a gift.
You're the one who didn't catch all 3 Pokemon in only 3 Pokeballs.
It's literally impossible because of the game's coding.
And that's irrelevant to the deal.
That is extremely irrelevant.
How?
You were literally asking for the impossible.
And you didn't deliver. Ergo, you did not fulfill the terms of the agreement, and thus, no deal.
You need better weapons. Thanks for the hydrate.
Thanks for the hydrate.
Yay for coffee.
Yay for water.
Can we start making potato decks? It was literally impossible!
Can't believe you didn't catch them with only 3 balls, right?
Crumble, 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 crumble.
See, Jack gets it. He understands why you don't get rewarded. I did it. See? Jack did it.
I'm very suspicious of this guy.
Why would Jack lie to us? I completely believe him.
The troll.
I don't know. That doesn't sound like a thing Jack would do. You wouldn't troll, right, Jack?
Do we have any friends that wouldn't troll?
Pokemon terrify me. Even going out to gather berries is the worst. This chest looks like you could store lots and lots of items in it. See, Drake would never troll. Whoa there. It's dangerous beyond these gates. You should stay inside the village. Did she call me a troll? So mean, right?
I'm not taking back what I said.
She's so rude. That's like the opposite of deserving scritches. I've never seen clothes quite like yours, hun. Where might they be from? A new hairstyle means a fresh outlook. And a fresh outlook lets you change your fortunes. Boop sib. Okay, I can do that. The people have spoken. The people want a boo. She is not amused by the boo. I'm awaiting the boop round 2. Ooh.
Okay.
See, Lion remembers catching them in 3 balls.
You just confirmed earlier that it took 4 balls. It takes 4 balls.
It took you 4 balls.
You said it's scripted to
What?
require 4 balls.
I never said that. Well, now, aren't you awfully suspicious? The wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. She did actually catch them into 3 balls. But it took her 4 balls. Who in the world are you? And what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in here, someone must have vouched for you. I'm simply built different. True, sounds like a skill issue. Was it Professor Laventon? Do you two know each other? He's from a region a long way off. The deal was to only use 3 balls to catch them. 4th ball wasn't used to catch them.
True.
Not the most reliable sort, though, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. Strange, a girl is talking to me, not a boy. Yeah, it's based on your character. 3 more of them got away just a while ago. If I hadn't been resting up after some Pokemon drubbed me with a move called Thunder Shock, I'd have corralled him for sure. But the professor, well... See, that's actually a good hint right there that Ray likely has a Pikachu. Considering we've seen the other 3 starters, and you know how they love shoving Pikachu into everything. And Thundershock. Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says. I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. But everything will be quite alright now. Zakeos here has agreed to help us with our Pokedex. Oh, just to confirm, you need to keep all your Pokemon until you have 4 full pastures if you want to unlock mass release. Thanks for the reminder. As in, she's going to join the Survey Corps. What makes you think that's a good idea? You can't just take in any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Yeah? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is.
Nope. Slacker.
I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control. And now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be 15 or so. Quite old enough to work for your keep. But we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow, we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Save your game, you idiots. Thanks for the reminder, Stream Elements. You're a good friend, always reminding us to save our game. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and some pleasant conversation then, eh? Benny, old chum. The usual potato mochi, if you please. We'll make it for 3 today. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fail to please. Where do you find this stranger in the first place, Professor? Ah, well, you know of that great hole in the sky. The one people call the space-time rift. Our new friend fell right out of it. Was that a joke? Come now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself only with facts. I believe the Pokeball deal has confirmed Noki is bad at Pokemon. It has! Now, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Hisui region. Sure, they're all over the place. In the grass, in the forest, in the ocean, in the skies, in the ground, in our homes, in the caves, in your mind, in your head, in your head. It's up to us in the Survey Corps to study them and figure out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. I have to start playing serious. I don't want you to overtake me. I've been messing around so much, my starter Pokemon was level 50 or something like that before I did the first frenzy. Oh. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess, or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. You thought I would be so crass as to say, in your mum? Jules, I'm taken aback. I'm highly offended. I'm insulted to the highest degree. Anyways, but that's where our friend Zacchaeus comes in. She successfully caught 3 Pokemon. 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of a feat such as that. This means that we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. It's really something. We count ourselves lucky when we manage to catch a single wild Pokemon while fending off their attacks. Skill issue. Well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled to the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well. And it seems our new friend is fearless enough to do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know? The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll start to rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, have your fill, Zacchaeus. Do Ray and Ikari have different texts, but they basically meant the same thing? Seems that way. Don't be a Jeremy. Mochi. Is it Mochi? Okay. My mistake. And think, if you make it into the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. Yes, it does seem that way, Jules. That was quite delicious. Quite delicious indeed. You're awfully relaxed about all this. You do know that we won't get to have Zacchaeus join the Survey Corps unless she passes a trial. Not to worry. I have complete confidence in Zacchaeus' skills. Let's hope it is not misplaced. Zacchaeus, was it? For tonight, at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. Oh, that Jeremy. Yeah. Look, at least I'm not posting the Mario gif. But if you fail to pass the trial we put to you tomorrow, you must move on. You will be expelled from the village to meet your fate, and perhaps your death, in the wilds. Captain Silene's like Hisui, in a way. They're both plenty harsh. Now, she simply puts on a stern front to help keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh?
I took care of my breakfast.
Yeah, it's about time for our break. It's a good thing one can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for one day. Ho 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 ho. And with that, I bid you both a good night.
I thought you only concerned yourself with facts.
It is a fact you have most likely had enough falling for one day.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, sleep tight. Still, people falling from the sky? That's some kind of story. Okay.
Oh, it's just a repeat of dialogue earlier.
They say hunger is the best seasoning, but I'd rather rely on the quality of my soot-foot roots? Soot-foot roots? I want to read all three of those syllables as if they rhyme, but if I break it down, it looks more like soot-foot root. And English, why do you do this?
I'll be fine. I can walk it off.
Let's make my potato mochi.
I wonder if I should throw the trial or show that I could actually do it.
Either way, we'll find out after this break.
Oh no, break!
Break!
Oh no!
Be back soon. We're back to continue breaking the game.
We have yet to break the game.
Oh. Slacker. Should probably head to our bed to do sleps.
She's so unhappy.
I mean, wouldn't you be if you got dropped down in the middle of nowhere? All of a sudden, magically?
Into a wilderness? I'd be enthralled. Oh.
Checking survey tips. Yay, survey tips.
This is just random helps.
Don't wish your toils to be forgotten? Diligent record keeping will save you from such a fate.
If saving is always record keeping, then how does loading work?
Reviewing your past. Thematically, you should have gone to sleep before the break.
No, that really wouldn't be thematic for us, considering our sleeping schedules.
It's a dresser of very solid construction, where extra sets of clothing can be kept. Besides, you see how much longer it's taking to even get into the bed? Our 5 principles. Behave with courtesy to others. Superiors are owed your respect. Likes and dislikes are a luxury ill afforded. Those who are weaker must be helped. Difficulties must be faced head on.
Well, I can see why it would be chosen.
Get into bed, Nebby. Rest until tomorrow morning?
I'm a night owl.
Get into bed, Nebby.
Oh. Yeah, how do you like it?
It looks pretty cool so far. Ooh. Zap.
Poor tree.
I'm late, bust your band. He has a point.
What a plot twist! Welcome back.
The next day.
There's an error with one of the files, so I'll have to give you a patched one.
Okay.
Hey there, you awake? Thought someone followed lightning last night.
Right? No, we slept through it. Anyway, if you're up, come on out. He's not gonna come in.
Not with that attitude.
He's not going to come in.
Well, I'm not going to have it go out with looking for me. How do I get out the window? How do I get out the window? Help me!
You're right, Jules. This is why streams take forever. Hey, Daisy.
Trouble.
Why is Vicky blasting the wilderness? Because she hates trees. Did he sleep all right? I know that's not easy in a strange new land.
She probably was aiming for me and missed.
It's a pretty wide miss. It was nowhere near you.
Yeah, have you considered her accuracy with projectiles? I haven't seen her use her bow in forever.
We'd better not keep Captain Silene waiting. Let's hurry to the headquarters. New challenge for you. Just actually go straight to the quest location.
Think that's a challenge?
I mean, yes. I'm so proud of you. Here we are, Galaxy Hall. What do you think? Ever seen a building this grand before? Don't give up. Keep those eyes open. The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. Sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical corps will put you to rights. She did a loop. That technically wasn't straight. That was direct enough that I will reward it.
Yay.
You do realize that if you fail your trial and get flung out of the village, you could well die out there. Well, you might die even sooner than that if you have to take on this trial without a Pokemon to be your partner.
I'll take them on with my bare hands.
You don't have bare hands. You
Well,
have
that's
human
won't be a
hands.
problem, huh?
You have human hands.
Oh, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. I'm screwed.
Captain Silene, ma'am, I've brought Zacchaeus. You're a big softy, Nyx. Sometimes. You may enter. Let us get straight to it.
If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition Team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Which I can only use one of those.
You'll be able to use 2 of them.
Alright, because then I'll be able to chain off the Starly.
Yes. So, we're actually getting close to the main
Gimmick.
gimmick of this challenge run. Sorry, throat is bleh. 3 species right away, but none of us have ever managed that.
Well, because he fucking bragged about me, I'm stuck with that.
Did this stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for her, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for those who only take without giving. So what are you doing giving to everyone else? Like, damn. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field.
She has an Abra.
Yay, satchel get. That whatever it is you're wearing doesn't suit our satchels in the least. Ray, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. If anything goes array. Mission start. Missions must be completed to progress in your adventure, while requests are optional and given by people you meet.
I expected... I don't know what I was thinking.
Pardon, Zacchaeus. Come with me a moment.
Is this when I get my new mech?
Now then, a jolly good morning to everyone. What did you need, Professor? The evident Nuzlocke? No, we're not Nuzlocking this. In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land,
Sorry about the ghost.
Zacchaeus absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Ooh. Boom. Plish. And a plish plash. Go on, Zacchaeus. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off wild Pokemon outside the village. These little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Oh, the evilest. Okay. Well, my girl, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own?
Well, that's gonna be straightforward.
Well, if it was straightforward, why'd you go off to the side?
Because we should show off all 3 of those.
Do you want Cyndaquil as your first partner?
I thought I would save a little more.
Do you want Oshawott as your first partner? That's funny, because I don't think you were here for Jules' comment. She's doing fire this time, and you're doing water this time, and we've got grass. That's actually fitting. True.
Thanks.
Do you want Rowlet as your first partner?
We're not doing a Nuzlocke like that.
And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show. I've tucked Rowlet back inside its Pokeball for you. So take it, it's yours. Oh my god, I can't scroll. Okay, minor annoyance that you might hear about off and on if I'm scrolling and checking stuff. My scroll wheel, my mouse is broken. A new mouse. I should be getting another mouse Tuesday. But until then, grumble about scroll wheel. You received Rowlet. A word of advice, my girl. Pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain a Pokemon when you're out in the field. Sounds like a mouse issue. Sounds like a Nezumi issue. Boom. Plash. Look at those two cheer on their pal Rowlet. Or maybe they just wanted to help Zacchaeus with her trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Zacchaeus fell out of the sky. After all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research for now. Foom and Plish-Plash indeed. By the by, what species has Captain Silene charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All three of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands.
Well, that's the point. Did you think that she was going to give me an impossible task?
Yes.
That does make sense.
Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. You obtained 20 Pokeballs. Good news, you should now be up to 66. I think.
Absolutely.
I forget if you get to keep the initial ones that didn't get used.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering about that too.
These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat, as you've already seen. Nope, only 20. Oh, rip. You'll have this trial cleared in no time. Let's be off. I'll show you the way to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Meet me at the gate to your left as you leave headquarters.
Well, just go. Yeah. Alright. Actually. Yeah. Remaining an item for Pokemon. Investigate or talk. Crouch or rise. Dodge. We don't have right Pokemon yet. Check our phone. Move around. Dash. Right after Pokemon. Check Pokedex. Right after Pokemon. The camera. Change item or Pokemon. Change item or Pokemon. Focus on nearby target and throw. Basically the same things via action order. I think I can keep that in mind.
Since Gaos proved they're not bad at Pokemon, find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. On Pokeball Z, more like
Oh, they
it.
won't follow you?
They will. If you get too far away, though. I think they follow you. They might not follow you here in town, actually. I don't remember. Do they follow you? Sorry, I think I missed the challenge rules. We haven't fully gone over it yet. It'll be much more relevant once we start catching Pokemon. So we figured, getting into proper explanation at that point. Oh, what a curious getup you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild, the go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Hisui. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd and novel is key to any good merchant's success. So, what do you say? How about you and I see how our Pokemon stand up to one another in battle? Our rival. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. Though I hope you know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. The challenge is Sabathos not immediately wandering off to do side objectives.
That's part of the challenge, apparently.
Part of the challenge. Only do main quest stuff.
Oh, no rival pick Pokemon.
Well, no, the other two are helping Professor Lavington.
Yeah, but they could still be the same species, coincidentally. Or quote-unquote, coincidentally.
I really like the UI on this.
Okay.
So speed will actually affect the action order up there.
Yeah.
Pull it up again. There's a reason it shows so many turns in advance. You can actually get like multiple turns in a row. And there will be things you get later that affect that as well.
Like booster items?
Yeah, kinda. In a way. You'll see. Battle decided.
HP values are a lot higher than the mainline games.
Moves, items, use them well, and the world will open up to you. That's because the stats and stuff are a bit different in this game compared to the mainline games. So, a smidge of rebalancing kind of necessary.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's always good fun to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? And as they gain experience through battle, they'll learn more moves and grow even stronger. Sometimes our Pokemon sometimes learn new moves when they level up. Yay! Yeah, pick Pokemon, change moves.
So it's like Scarlet Violets.
No, Scarlet and Violet is like this.
Well, yeah, fair.
But so few people here have their own Pokemon. Okay.
Sorry.
At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potions in thanks. I don't even register Bead as a rival. Silver and Bead are by far the best rivals. You obtained 5 potions.
Alright, pretty standard.
60 HP, pretty standard for a potion.
It's normally 20 HP, isn't it?
Yes.
You could use them on your Pokemon whenever they might be worn out for battle. Hoping that you're successful on that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members mean more customers for yours truly, after all.
Get completely ignored, Ray.
Rip. Think about that while I got a feeling you may have your trial well in hand. Even if it's more than to do than catching than battling. Well, I proved battling, I proved catching. I think I'm good.
Now you have to prove survival.
God damn it. I'm scared.
Now to the Obsidian Fieldlands. Whenever you leave Jubilife Village, you have to pick a destination from your map and let the guardsmen, know where you're off to. That way, someone can come collect you if things go wrong.
Uh,
Hey, I hope you make it through this. Hey, I hope you live.
there's a valid sentiment with the setting.
So if you hit up... Oh, okay, you're already going.
Sorry.
Here's a chaos, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive.
So what was...
Hit up. You can access another menu. Over
Yeah.
one more.
Okay. Oops. Alright, so key items and everyday items.
Yep.
Only 2 tabs, okay.
And a heads up. You remember back in the old days when you had limited bag space?
Yeah, I think that only lasted to like Gen 3.
Well,
And we're back with that again.
limited bag space. Something else. If you go to an item, you can favorite it.
I'll favorite these 2 for now.
Also, you see if you scroll over like the Pokeball compared to the potion, there's a little hand icon that lights up.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a quick word of you can use this. You can use this from the quick select menu. So like when you're out in the overworld throwing stuff. Leafage was already added because you had empty space.
And you can't go down to fewer
No.
than 4 moves.
Nope. And you can change the nickname whenever you want from here.
Check summary. Special attacker, okay.
I don't know if you plan to do the nicknaming thing.
We'll do nicknaming another time.
Mm-hmm. How do you get to this menu? I have map. If you hit up to open up like the save menu and whatnot, you can tab over to your bag. Up on the D-pad. Yes, I should specify. So I just checked. Apparently I'd left the switch turned on in the background. I've just started the 3rd area and Samurot's level 80. Oh god. You know, I think you'll be set.
Should I pick up any requests from town? Or are they not gonna give me anything?
I don't think you have any requests you can do yet.
Should I check?
Nah, just go in. I don't believe anything is missable. So at the very least, you know, just focus on progress and opening up the world at first. So you get to do whatever. Get through the tutorial area, or portion. This is our base camp. It's where we start and finish our surveys. Now, remember what you've got to do. You've been tasked with catching 3 species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. I'm curious to see if the professor's story about you are really true. Oh, Professor, something wrong? Ah, well, you see, Captain Silene got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility for whatever happens to our sudden guest. She doesn't let up. How exactly are you supposed to help out here, Professor? Sib echoey. Huh.
That's because of our preparation against this can. Here, maybe that'll help. Does
Maybe.
it feel sounding better? It might not sound particularly better, but only a little.
Yeah, okay. To be honest, my dear boy, I don't intend to lift a finger. Zacchaeus' talents are the real deal. She'll pass with flying colors. You'll see. So in other words, I'm still the one bearing the responsibility here. Not my ideal state of affairs, he says with that massive grin on his face.
It's a nervous smile, I think.
Let's just get started. You'll be more than equal to this, Zacchaeus.
I think I see why Lion doesn't like him.
Can you go off to the sides, or does it force you to talk to... Where are you even going? Maybe they don't follow you, and I'm just thinking of Scarlet Violet. Nervous smiles are banned. This is Aspiration Hill.
Fucking newcomer naming everything.
Obsidian Fieldlands. Look, a Bidoof. We're finding the Pokemon you need already. You may be some sort of prodigy, but just in case, here's what Captain Silene taught me. Yep, ZL to focus. Bidoof is a melee Pokemon, which means it doesn't tend to run away when you approach. Aim carefully, let your Pokeball fly, and you ought to be alright. I think you might have to catch it in the order. Or you could just ignore Bidoof and try going past. Because this is where we start to get into the challenge bit. It's mainly about team building. Ignore God. Yes. One Bidoof caught. Now, on we march. Go ahead and open the menu so you can look at the Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, if you look at Rowlet, you see how Rowlet's typings are grass and flying. The challenge for the team building is each Pokemon needs to be needs to share its hype with a different Pokemon in the team in order to be used. Right now, we cannot use Bidoof. Our starter, Rowlet, always in the team, you know, kind of the origin of the type chaining. Grass and flying. So we need a grass or a flying type. And then from there, you can chain off of it. So, like, once we catch the Starly, who is normal flying, it'll be Rowlet to Starly to Bidoof.
And the next Pokemon has to chain off the Bidoof, right?
I don't know if we want to do that or if we just...
I think we should.
Do you want to do it that way?
I want to do that.
Okay. So yeah,
So it'll have to be a normal or a normal.
no-
Or a water if I could get the Bidoof to evolve.
where are you even going? Now you're boxing God. We're not going to box God because, you know, tutorial, and we'll be able to use them in a moment anyways. But just explaining the team building challenge here. Now, Starly here. It's the type to run at the drop of a hat. But not to worry. Crouch down in the grass and it won't spot you. That's how you can get close. We have not... Well, she definitely hasn't, because this is her first time through. I have not looked through to see if it's even reasonably possible to get every, like, chain to every single Pokemon. I'm assuming it is, but I don't fully know.
I mean,
There is a variety of types, so I would assume so.
I think the fact that I will have access to a normal because of Starly is going to be really huge for being able to get varieties. Normal subtypes with so many different Pokemon.
But not everything is available in Legends Arceus.
Yeah, but even within one generation, it's pretty useful.
Yeah, but like making sure whether you can connect in this game is kind of relevant. Runs at the drop of a hat. Yes. Zielta at target?
I'm too far. It's not. Oh, there it goes.
Bonk.
It wasn't locking on the last time.
Ghost Breath, the hat doesn't even need to be dropped.
The hat just needs to be there.
And that's Starlight Hot too. I admit I'm impressed so far. Now reorder your Pokemon.
Yep. So yeah, Rowlet's flying is linked to Starly. Starly's normal is linked to Bidoof.
And then there's going to be the very much boxed Shinx. Hey, you got a medicinal leak. You should probably patch up that leak. I forgot to share another smidgen of wisdom. How to throw your partner's Pokeball.
I'm going to skip because
Yeah. But this part is kind of explaining if you throw it at certain objects, like certain rocks or trees like this one, you can get items. So throw a Pokeball at the tree. Oranberry. Not that tree.
oh, there has to be specific trees.
Yeah, mainly that type of tree. Like, you see how this very specific type of tree is kind of sparse if you look around elsewhere? Like, there's one there. Turn back around towards the Shinx. See one in the distance there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dino Buckler? There it is. Shinx. The Terror. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Did you know that already? Yep, I did.
I'm skipping that. It's going to fight.
That figures. Me, I have to focus on a Pokemon carefully to notice a thing like that. Basically, if you lock on, you can get an idea of its disposition. The more arrows you see pointing up above a Pokemon, the easier it'll be to catch. The next icon will appear if it has picked a fight with you. If it has an X, you cannot catch it without engaging in battle. But not to worry, I'll teach you the trick to catching them. You draw them into battle. Once it's caught up in the heat of battle, you can throw a Pokeball to try and catch it. You've got a few Pokemon of your own to use now, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it at a wild Pokemon you want to battle. Use what you learned in your battle with Volo. Get out there and make your last catch. Yep. See, you currently have an item ready to throw, not a Pokemon. Press the X button. What became... Oh, okay. What became the motherfucker? Got it. It saw you. It's...
Does it just automatically aggro?
You're not going to get out of fighting it. Hey. What did he say? Hey, wherever you're trying to go, it can wait until you've got a Shinx. It still sees you.
I'm behind a rock!
It's still aggroed.
It's just automatically aggroes, doesn't it?
I did literally just say you're not going to get out of fighting it. Who would be best to send in against the electric type? The grass flying type? The normal flying type? Or the normal type?
It's kind of cute.
Caught Shinx unawares. Okay, so you see the turn order up there? Shinx is fast enough, it will get 2 actions in a row. Bidoof is fixated on using rollout. So, it doesn't mean it's automatically used, I don't believe. But if you go to fight, you cannot choose another move as long as it's fixated on rollout. I believe.
was that critical catch?
Nope.
Oh.
Wait, did you really? You really did it! You did it! That's 3 species of Pokemon. Caught! You really are some kind of prodigy. You must have given Professor Laventon the shock of his life. First you fall from the sky, then you go and catch all of our escaped Pokemon, one after another. You can just push X to change to empty balls. Yeah, that's true. Quick menuing. I honestly didn't believe the professor's story until I saw you in action for myself. And here you are with 3 Pokemon caught. You've completed your trial. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colors, and it seems you went and did just that.
I did do just that.
Congratulations, Arceus. You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photograph. I've got to admit, it's true. You've got real talent for this. Now then, we'd best report to Captain Silene. Time to head back to Jubilee Village, eh?
Eventually, you should be able to have Pokemon you've caught go live in the village pastures.
Go live. The most Pokemon a person can have with them while out exploring is 6, apparently. Not that we have anyone who can manage that.
What happens if you catch X's?
They go to the pasture.
Goddamn
now, you.
smartphone.
Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters. If I recall correctly, the explanation for that is actually when you catch, like your 7th and extra, it's someone else from the core who takes the Pokeballs back for you.
Huh.
Like, you don't see it, but that's the in-lore reasoning or explanation. If I recall. Come now, you two. Let's not dilly-dally. Captain Silene awaits our report at headquarters.
Sorry.
I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. Can you go...
Oh.
Can you go put Shinx in the pasture already? Left stick in to run.
Jump.
Wonder if there's anyone capable of catching enough Pokemon to fill all the pastures here. Okay, so not yet.
So we have to keep it there, but we can't use it.
Correct. So just as a note, because we can't put it away yet, Shinx, while it's there, pretend it's not there.
Totally not there.
Alright, let's see what Silene has to say. I can't wait to see the captain's reaction. I bet she'll be as stoic as normal.
Yeah, I get that impression.
Seems we won't have to leave you to die after all.
I'm sorry.
Congratulations. You've passed your trial. You can hold on to that satchel.
Kind of like Norman, isn't she?
Hmm?
Kind of like Norman, isn't she?
I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like yourself could be worthy, so you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. Are you thinking of Larry?
Larry. Norman's the gym leader in the 3rd gen.
Yes, Norman's your dad in Gen 3. She's secretly Larry's ancestor. You received a Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals.
Get changed in the room you've used last night. Then you're to report at once to the 3rd floor.
Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Remember, you can stable or retrieve them at base camps as well. Yeah, but we didn't get that option before coming back here, so... Go change to your uniform. Use the mirror in your quarters to make sure you put it on right.
Doesn't even look towards me.
Cyrus, after losing, dyed his hair black and moved to Paldea, where he started working double shifts for Gita. To the left, I think. Yeah. I still don't think you can do pasture stuff.
Oh, I just don't know my way.
Turn around. The giant circle.
Oh, that's fair. That's a easy way to find things.
Almost like the quest marker is there to mark your quest. Do you want to change your outfit? Yes, yes you do.
Oh.
That is the quest. Time to put on your Survey Corps uniform and sandals. Yay! And, because magic, I guess, there's contacts! Or wait, is it Riku who manages his work schedule? I don't actually know. No, I think it's Gita.
I think it's Kita.
Look at you in the Survey Corps uniform. Now it finally feels like you're one of us. But I do wonder when the captain decided to go ahead and get a uniform ready for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Maybe. I could see it that way, yeah. Now present yourself to the commander. The commander is upstairs on the 3rd floor.
Thank you.
Hello, commander. I've been waiting for you.
Really?
I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So, you are Zacchaeus. Yes, sir. Get in a row with Rowan. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of.
Flesh, bones. I guess I got some fabric on me now.
Face me in combat.
Oh god, you're going to eviscerate me?
Try to throw him. Charge at him. Yeah.
So much for that.
You've got vigor. I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential.
Trying to kill me.
Don't expect a warm welcome from everyone. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider. who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put to you. Pretty sure that's an HR violation. We don't have HR around here. We have PR. Pokemon resources.
And unfortunately, they don't service humans.
No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilife Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokedex. But I warn you, Zacchaeus. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Yay! Mission complete!
And we proceeded to not keep our wits about us.
To be fair, you never had your wits about you in the first place.
Yeah, it makes it pretty easy.
So the commander has also accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. In other words, you have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps, and you will move up through the ranks. Indeed. You see, the more you add to the Pokedex, the higher your rank will become. Then how the hell is anyone above 0-star? Lazy bums. And working on the Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer toward that goal of yours. To seek out every last Pokemon. Here, you will need this. You obtained a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. 1 apricorn and 1 tumblestone. And 3,000 as well. You will have to buy the necessary materials.
You can't just harvest them?
You can. Ray, you are an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what she needs to know.
Yes, ma'am, Captain.
Had like 6 stars before Area 3. Had access to Ultra Balls in Area 2. Yeah, I was in a similar place. It was like I just wanted to collect everything. Get ready for a lesson in crafting. Crafting means making items from scratch. That's right. Whatever you need in your survey work, you'll mostly make yourself.
Which is an interesting change.
Yeah.
That was the tea bottle that was causing that.
Some things you can buy at the general store, but it's good to try to be self-sufficient. This way, we can even catch Pokemon with Pokeballs we've crafted ourselves. But listen to me prattle on. Let's go to the craft work so you can try it yourself. The basics of crafting. You're waiting for it to go on its own, weren't you?
I keep on doing that. Well, I'm not proficient in building things.
You're not a builder.
Yeah.
Well done earning a place on our team. My name is Anth. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I do hope they fit. You received an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself of the village's humble shops. Are you just going to take that, Noki? They're telling the art altar how to craft. Hey! Just wait till the craft works.
I want to buy things.
Here at the Clothier, you can purchase clothes. What can I help you with, hun? I think you have to hit 8, actually. Oh, wait, does it not? Is it because of your uniform?
Maybe.
Okay, yeah. Huh. Oh, hey, you don't have my outfit unlocked yet. I think you can decide whether you keep the hat scarf thing on. Can't think of the proper name. Spending your funds on clothes right off the bat. Bandana, yes, that. I'm afraid you can't wear this article with your current outfit. You wish to buy it. If you go to the mirror, I believe it lets you change clothes. Actually, you can talk to her again and change clothes. You'll have to back out of this menu, though. I thought you could change it from here. Maybe you can't change it from here. Huh.
Yeah, you just can't take it off yet or something.
Maybe. Go learn how to craft before our next break.
Well, there's no cigarette, so someone has to pick up slack.
This here's the craft works, and that there is the workbench. It's where you craft things. Pretty self-explanatory, right? When you step up to the workbench, I'll supply you materials to make some Pokeballs. Call it a present to celebrate passing your trial. And as for the money the captain gave you, feel free to spend that however you like.
Good.
Too late. Any recipes you get should tell you what materials you need to complete them. At the workbench, just choose what you want to make and get crafting. Go on, try it out. Yep, workbenches. You can make 20! Might as well make 20. You're gonna be using... Okay. Oh, now that's some fine craftsmanship. Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my girl. You'll recall, of course, that Pokemon possess the odd power to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in a Pokedex. And on that note, here you are. You received a Pokedex. Yay!
I got a book. I could read a book.
Tasks with unreported data. 6. So, yeah. And then if you hit A, research tasks. So some of these will be based on requests that you get during the game, like the investigated the Bidoof that bothered the village. Method unknown, that's tied to a request. You'll be able to get to it later. Otherwise, it's pretty self-explanatory on what you need to do. And you get more the more you do it up to a certain point. So like if you go over again at like the objectives. The objectives. So you can see there's some where it's like you've caught without being spotted, you've caught while they're sleeping. Times you've seen it use certain moves, that's whether you're fighting it or whether you're using it yourself. So yes, you can do it without catching it technically, but it'll be easier once you've caught it. Times you've given it food. Some of the objectives for each have the little red arrows next to them. You get more experience for those than you do the others.
Hmm.
So if you're looking to quickly go up in research level, you should focus on those research tasks.
Hmm. Do you have any idea of what the other challenge rules are?
I'm still working on it.
Okay.
Because I am trying to come up with a decent research-based challenge rule as well, but...
Why don't you look at Nuzlocke challenges and see what kind of challenges they throw?
I have tried.
Oh.
Usually not related to research. Like, the only research stuff that comes up is like, yeah, you can catch Pokemon for research, but not use them. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, you kind of have to progress, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you well in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in this grand region. It'll take plenty of research tasks to help the professor complete the Pokedex. I've got to get going on those myself. I'd be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you are ready, my good Arceus.
Alright, and we'll get Nezumi on that.
Yep. If the dialogue is done, the dialogue is not done. Hey, excuse me, couldn't help but overhear. If you're going to Fieldlands camp, would you mind taking care of a request for me? I'm standing guard, so I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. Accepting requests. And so you'll see that icon for requests. Similar to the main quest one, except inverted colors. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Laventon, and he told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, it'll sometimes change its appearance and become stronger. He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. So the one rule I hear so far is about changing the type Pokemon in your team. Any others yet? That is it on the rules so far. And like I said, I'm trying to come up with a reasonable research-based challenge rule thing. Evolving Pokemon. Some can undergo evolution. Yep. If they've met the requirements to evolve, you can select evolution while looking in your satchel.
Yeah, you have to do it that way to evolve them, right?
Mm-hmm. And so I decided I want to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. You're part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? If you catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can.
Okay.
Alright, now we go on break.
Alright.
So, be back in a few minutes, and we'll have a Nezumi with us. And saved. Alright, back in a few. Wabam! Things are different now.
Alright, looks like the alignment's a little bad on the lid set. So probably take off that element. You'll be fine without it.
Which one am I hiding?
The manual lid slots, the slot 3, 2, and 4.
It looks like all of them are slightly off. Oh, is it because I put them in a group?
The groupings will screw it up, yes.
Well, then it also means I can't edit it as well.
Just turn slot 2, 3, 4 off. There is
It looks like it's. I did turn it off. You are good to go.
oh, right.
Is there supposed to be that slight gap between them?
Looks like not. Yeah, that looks like it's off. Oh, there it is. Here's that newcomer himself from the sky. Are you heading outside the village?
I can't hear Nezumi. Is your mic muted?
Thanks.
Okay.
Of course, yeah. The survey corps must have to get out and about to compile that Pokedex. Book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favor. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon certainly are terrifying creatures. But when I see Starly, I simply feel whole. Not that I have the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Touch the bird!
I was about to say Sib hiding. Zumi is hiding.
I'm not hiding. Well, please let me see Starly's entry in that Pokedex the moment you've completed it. So that one's filled out Starly Pokedex.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then I really hope it doesn't have default text when I create this.
No, Shinx's ears have markings on the sides.
Yes, they start at 0.
But what are they?
Oh god, nope, that's something I'm gonna mess with later. Okay.
We'll do error correction later.
Yeah, I was gonna try to put notes in, but no, not right now.
Oh. No use. I can't remember. This will keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx case, show it to me. Gotta see one with my own eyes. Please. Can't remember for a light to me what. No. It's driving me off the wall.
So, I think you have to send it out next to him.
Yeah.
One of those Shinx to show me? Oh. Nope, it's just select. Alrighty, let's have a peek at those round ears. That's it. Its ears have that yellow cross pattern on them, kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain, and the bone's a thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. Phrasing?
Alright,
If you open the map, it should show you any potential quests. Yeah, like that one, down there.
do I get to actually look inside, or do I have to be inside to look inside?
What do you mean?
Galaxy Hall?
I think you don't get to look inside at all. It'll just be a marker there. And then you get to run around inside there looking for it.
Okay.
which shouldn't be too difficult. It's not that big of a building. I have a bone to pick with that phrasing.
It looks like she was slightly off on the lid measurements.
Mm-hmm. Can Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? I know the professor said they do, but I'll have a hard time believing it unless I see different sized ones lined up side by side. If there really are Buizel bigger than mine, I'd love to see them alongside the one I have. For comparison's sake. Why does it only have to be bigger? Why can't we get one that's like much smaller? And you're
It's
a
more
natural.
impressive.
And you're a natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you see where I'm going with this. If you catch a Buizel bigger than mine, would you let me have it? Make it worth your while?
Alright. And that's all the requests. This will go pretty well.
Can you put the Shinx away now? Pastures house the mini Pokemon you catch. Do you have some Pokemon you'd like to leave here with me? Good.
Sorry, Shinx, I can't work with you.
Goodbye, Shanks. Something to note. When it was asking to show you a Pokemon, you did get to choose from your pastures. And Jack, as a reminder, mentioned you have to have 4 full pastures in order to start mass releasing. Back to your survey work then. Keep it up. Releasing will be a part of progressing in a sense. So don't be afraid of catching extras and then releasing them back out.
Right.
You can also throw this berry near a wild Pokemon to attract it.
I can actually use it.
No, that's a crafting ingredient.
Okay. Alright. Oh, there's no held items, are there?
Nope. You know what else there aren't?
Abilities, I noticed that.
Abilities.
Huh. Alright.
And we're almost free to explore stuff. Righto, let's get to it then, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need your help to carry out, my girl. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex for you to reference anytime. Hey, look, it's a thing I was explaining earlier.
Yep.
You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species and carry out plenty of research tasks. Do so, and you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work.
Alright.
Do note, evolving a Pokemon does count as a capture for the next stage.
That'll be valuable data, thanks.
Now, there's one more nugget of wisdom I've got to share, Zacchaeus. Wild Pokemon may attack you at any time. When they do, dodge like your life depends on it. Because it does. Look, just watch me, would you? Then you'll be able to copy what I do. Here I go. 6 out of 10. See, that's how you dodge. A timely dodge will keep you from getting hurt by the fierce attacks of wild Pokemon.
Do you get invincibility frames?
I think so, yes. And that's key if you'd rather not end up blacked out in some field like I did. A solid 6. Yes, a solid 6. It's on the higher end of 6. When those Shinx got me with Thundershock, might have been done for if the security corps hadn't come and saved me. Gesundheit. But hey, no need to worry. You've got me here to give you tips. I'll teach you plenty. What was the other game I was looking at in the Nintendo sale? Huh.
Thanks, Lion.
Oh yeah, Persona 3 Portable. So there's a crafting bench there,
Item storage.
item storage, rest so you can recover health and pass some time. If you talk to that person, you can access your PC basically via pastures.
Nice.
And then whenever you want to turn requests in to get experience, just talk to Laventon.
Nice. Okay.
That's not that true.
Okay. You do just kind of stand there unless if they have something to do.
Yeah. Anyways, have fun. Go explore. Ignore Ray. The items that you can actually come across and pick up, you can just throw a Pokemon and they'll collect them as well.
Yeah, that's why I keep throwing my Dubadoo out.
Ah, because you keep thinking you see collectibles.
Yeah.
Get ready for some Survey Core Wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with the ZL button, and then press the down button to open the Pokedex. You'll see what tasks you have for that Pokemon.
Oh, that's very valuable advice.
Yeah, it does quick jump to it. Did you see that your research tasks for Bidoof include one about how many you've caught? That's right, catching just one won't do it. You've got to get 2, then 4, then more and more. And when it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. If you have items out, press X to ready your Pokemon. Give it a try now if you want. I'll go on ahead. He's a hat.
He's letting go of me now, right?
Ish.
Alright.
So yeah, you will want to capture a bunch of Bidoof. Oh yeah, that is worth noting since Bidoof just got a new move and leveled up out of it. When you use a Pokemon to gather stuff, they get a little bit of experience.
Our heavy specimens, defeats, different forms.
So that does include male, female,
Hmm.
and there are some other Pokemon that'll have more forms than just those.
Yeah, like Chillos.
Yeah.
Alright.
And the number you've evolved, so evolving it into Bibarel will count for that.
Alright. Do I want to go for defeat or capture for now?
Well,
Capture is going to be valuable.
mm-hmm. That's what I was gonna say. If you sneak up and throw the ball from behind, better chances.
And could use berries to lure them over.
Yep. You do get to aim the berry, so like throw it nearby, but far enough out. Well, like you're not close enough. I don't think it would work as well for what I would be trying to suggest. When you throw it, you kind of want to make it go past you so that its back is to you still, instead of just coming straight at you. You know?
Might be able to do off to the side. That was too low.
It ran.
Okay. Well, it's not bad.
So now you're up to 3 caught.
Yeah, I'm just getting used to this game.
Yep. But you have the basic premise of it now. You do have a Tubadoof in your party now. Which, we don't have a dupes clause. Do we want to go with a dupes clause?
I think we should do Dupe's Claws.
Okay. Like, you heard how the one was a much louder sound when you caught it?
Hmm.
That's because you got the back throw. So you had higher odds of keeping it caught. Oh yeah, and Starly, as you can see popping up there. Number you caught without being spotted.
Alright.
Are you just gonna go and catch all the Wemple?
At this rate.
I think that's another Wurmple right there. Oh. Hmm. You caught Wurmple unawares. Because you threw the ball at it from behind.
Yep.
I forget if you can check the research task in battle. It doesn't look like it.
No, I don't see anything that would whip me.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
I mean, you can still catch it if you want.
Yeah.
Go back out. Hit X.
Alright.
Hit. Go Team Doofus. Trying to think of how you would get to Wurmple. Oh my god, look at all the level ups. So yeah, as is standard for Pokemon games anymore, experience from captures.
I think it's a good development.
Mm-hmm.
It screws over people who want certain challenge runs,
But they're not designing the game around challenge runs. Look at those trees!
give me a moment.
So like, if you throw a berry further out... Oh, okay.
You could get a backside catch.
Yep. You can swap Pokemon and just keep going around, throwing them at objects. It's a Ponyta!
Let me go ahead and...
It might be worthwhile to... Oh, are you just going to use marks?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For which ones are on the team.
Yep.
I was going to say it might be worthwhile to nickname them.
Marks will do for now.
If you're feeling worn out, have a rest in a tent at one of the base camps. You can also rest there to pass some time. If it's nighttime and you're scared to be out surveying, the tent is a fine option. Bug flying, bug grass, bug fighting. Yeah, yes. Get the cute pony. Also remember it increases the chance to catch if you go for the butt or throw food. Nice.
But I can't use it.
You can't. Tree? Oh. They're going for whatever's hiding right there. So it's a Bidoof. Hey, look at the formation that the Ponyta is next to. You hit it with the food. Don't think it appreciated being hit with the food.
I don't see why it didn't.
Tumblestones. Congratulations, you've seen where you get apricorns, and you've seen how you get tumblestones. You now have infinite Pokeballs. Has to get a chance to start eating, yeah. Wow. Get wrecked. You're not close enough. Might as well grab that herb while you're here. This would be a good time to throw food past it. Wait till it starts eating. Times you've given it food. Bam, look at that. Rowlet's already level 9. You might want to stay in cover, because you see the Pokemon next to it, right? Oh, you've only got one Pokeball left. Told you should have, told Noki she should have made 20. You can chain berries, like, have it start eating that and then throw another one closer. This would be a Pokemon you could use.
Nice.
You might want to go back to camp to swap your team members out now.
Yeah.
Keep running. You don't have to stay there for it. Once it's like locked onto it to start getting it, you can just keep going. It really does just let you keep mobile and keep exploring while still gathering items. And you don't have to throw right at it. As long as it's near, it'll go for it.
You can fast travel this. Yeah, but if I go slow, then I actually get things along the way.
And you get experience. You're not going back to the base camp?
I'm working on it.
You're going away from the base camp.
Let's check out your.
Oh, there's a move mastered. So if you go to Rowlet,
Okay.
change moves or check summary, either one. Go to its moves. See how Gust has a little scroll icon next to it?
Yep. Yeah.
That means it's mastered. Might be better in check summary. If you go to its moves. Okay, it doesn't actually show anything here. You'd have to get into a battle for it.
Alright. That way.
Yeah, the blue fast travel point is the camp.
The one that's counting down?
No, that's the quest marker. No, you're going further away from the camp now.
There is no compass.
Open your map. See where the camp is?
Yeah.
See where the camp is.
Highlight
Highlight the camp.
Oh, okay.
Put a star there. Oh, you go past it, I guess. Opposite side, yeah. Or put a star, put a flag, maybe. Flag, I think, is better for that. Now, look around. Look around.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, hey, that's Starly. If you want to do the battle,
Nah,
you'd rather get the EV so you can get experience.
yeah.
I don't know if diving. I'm trying to remember what we determined. It might be the fastest non-ride Pokemon way if you're like frame perfect. Want to see my Pokemon?
Alright, so. So I could even though Starly's chained to the Bidoof normal, I could chain that normal to the Eevee still, right?
I don't see why not.
Okay,
It's,
that's
it's
why
a
we
different
answered.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Why the star?
I like the star. Oh, I was working with circles before. I was thinking of doing stars, and then I just ended up doing circle.
That's why I was like, wait, why star?
Yeah,
So you might want to go ahead and go to the workbench.
yeah.
Make
I just want to talk. Oh,
For now, I suggest you listen to Ray's advice. Would you rather return? Nope.
okay.
Make as many as you can. You can just hit down, I think. Yeah. Because you will be going through a lot of them.
Yeah.
You do probably want to rest to heal your Pokemon up.
Uh, there.
Oh, no, I guess they're fine. Huh.
I
Oh,
don't never
I
even
was
used them.
I was looking at the experience earlier. Being silly.
Yeah, it's like I had one rollout usage. One.
Yeah, no. Like I was looking at experience earlier. Being dumb about it.
Alright.
You want to talk to Ray?
Hold on a second.
You're gonna catch more Starlies without being seen. Oh,
Sorry.
did you just drop my controller?
Sorry. I guess it's just the fatigue kicking in.
Rude. Yes, throw the spoiled apricorn. Well, never mind.
Oh, the apricorns go run?
It was an item specifically dropped called spoiled apricorn. It's not just holding apricorns in your inventory spoiled them. I know I'm laying it on thick, but don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon to check your research tasks for it. Just hold ZL and press down. Try checking your tasks for Starly next.
It is important to remind the player. Especially if they get a chance to run.
One of your tasks is to catch Starly without being spotted, right? You can get that done if you hide in some tall grass to catch him. Give it a try.
That's what I've been doing, isn't it?
I'll go wait for you up ahead. Come catch up once you finish some tasks. Is there another Starly there now? Yes, there are like 3 Starly there now. Might want to make sure you're on the Pokeball.
One moment into the grass. Oh.
Nope. It's just slightly down a hill. You got this. Ooh. Oh, perfect. Dive roll into the grass. You see how you stay crouched?
That's
Did
useful.
one of them flee? Or are they both over that way? Oh, one went over there. Stay in the ball, Nebby.
Alright.
Yeah, you're getting the idea. So you should throw Rowlet against the Shinx there.
It's a evolve, quick attack, bite.
You need to evolve 3 of them. Go catch Snorlax. It's eating. It's eating. I guess I won't explain the move being mastered thing for a while yet.
Yeah, not if I could help it.
Just one. We've only got 15 minutes left in the stream.
Right.
Hey, you caught a heavy Bidoof. Yeah, I should probably come back to this area and catch them to evolve. Is a Blizzle. Oh, now it's angry.
Good, I was picking a fight with it anyways.
Okay, so you go to fight. You see how Gust? You can hit L or R now. Strong style and agile style. Agile, it's weaker but faster, and you see how you get to move twice though?
Yeah.
It does use up 2 power points, I believe, instead of just 1. Strong is slower but stronger. A lot of the time, it's worthwhile to do Agile if it gives you 2 moves, because now you can go into Strong Style Gust and probably kill it. Like,
Yeah.
so mastering moves will happen as you level up and reach certain level thresholds. Depends on the move. If you Agile Gust to weaken it. Oh, you don't get 2 moves anyways.
Well, it was a catch unaware, I think.
That's true. Do you get 2 if you Agile again? Nope. Alright, maybe just throw a ball then.
Oh.
Or are you trying to get defeats now?
Wherever things will like. Let's see. Because it's a rock move.
Yep. But yeah, the basic idea there. If you want to try to have more likely chance to keep Pokemon alive, Agile also helps with that because it's, a weaker attack.
Yeah.
Times you've seen Rowlet use a strong style move. 2 of 2. So there are research tasks to have them use agile and strong moves as well, depending on the Pokemon. Oh, now you gotta fight it.
I couldn't sneak up on it. It was just a straight shot.
Yeah. Oh, trying to murder the thing? That poor weasel.
I didn't expect a one-shot.
It's a grass attack from a level 10 that gets stab
Oh, yeah,
and
forgot the level 10
super
aspect.
effective on a level 4.
I figured I'd put it near red.
You should have used an agile gust for that. Did you not want that medicinal leaf?
We're running short on time. So I just want to get around to the other side. What was that?
I have lost track of it now because you keep turning the camera.
I also lost track of
There
it.
it is.
There it is.
Also, you're not going to get around to the other side of the... Because if you open the map and zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, I see.
Okay. But yeah, you should go catch the Rapidash.
Oh.
Got anything electric yet? So we do have a Shinx, but we can't use it. Because we're type chaining. Okay, use strong then. This is fine. Oh, wow. That's a tough Whizzle. It also looks fairly large.
Am I going to get my first large? Or is my first Blazer going to be a large?
Congrats on the Bwezzle.
Thanks.
Uppercut, strong style move. Quick attack low. Oh hey, you've got Roost. That's right. Wild Pokemon can get multiple turns in a row as well.
Well, yeah, especially if he uses quick attack.
Yeah, I don't foresee us getting or being able to chain to electric anytime soon, at least.
They made it so hard that even the wild Pokemon obey.
But yeah, I figured the rest of this, the last few minutes, is just going to be exploring this intro area. Bonk.
Oh.
What you looking for? Hit A.
Defeated. Improve recall without spotting.
You do need defeats. Oh, that's a Mime Junior. Can you look at the research tasks for it? Caught without being spotted, seen it use Mimic. Times you've given it food. So you can just sit here and once it's done eating this berry, just keep throwing berries.
I'm gonna move on after.
Yeah, but it's only 5. Oh well. It's a rare spawn, which is why I was... Oh. Congrats on the Mime Junior, though.
Thank you.
Oh, I guess a second part of the type chaining rule is the starter will always be in the party. So you will always start with the starter. That's like rule 1B. It's a Vivichoke. If you go to the right and just run along that direction for a bit, you'll find some interesting stuffs.
Okay.
Where are you on the map? Just to double check and make sure I'm pointing you in the right direction. Okay, yeah. Just keep following along the river.
Alright. They might have updated it and tweaked the rarity.
I remember playing it when it came out. I'm June was hard to get, but must have bugged their loads now. I don't think they did mess with rarities on that. It's funny. Hey, look, it's a Rapidash. There's some grass near it. Also, while you're here behind the rocks, might be a good idea to save your game.
You're throwing me into danger.
Might be a really good idea to save the game. Now, don't forget what you've learned. Throwing berries.
Looks like I'll put into practice the chain. That's a really big one.
Yeah, you didn't throw it far enough to be attracted by the foot.
They don't normally come that big, I don't think.
So then when it finishes eating it, you also still want to give it a moment after it's done. Alright, now you want to a little bit closer.
Its eyes are glowing.
Its eyes are glowing. Wait for it. That's still an X. Huh. Try, cherry... I thought you'd be able to do that. I could be misremembering. It is possible. Okay. Try it now. If you can lock it. It's too far. X means difficult, not impossible. I thought X did mean impossible. Isn't that what the tip said? Okay, I was wrong. My mistake. If it's a ground and X, you can't catch it. Aggro and X. Okay. Oh, hey, an herb. Okay, wait for it. Make sure you don't hit it. Why did you throw it that close? Oh, no. No.
That's level 40.
Yes, you could have seen that while you were staring at it.
Oh, that's true. Oh.
why did you throw the food that close? You've already seen that hitting it is bad.
I didn't mean to hit it.
Again, why did you throw it that close? Mistakes were made. Mistakes were very much made. Did it lose aggro? Oh. So you can just throw Pokeballs in battle. Yes, but if you're in battle, you know, the whole turn-taking thing. Oh, hey, some rock. You probably want to get back in the grass so that you're hidden.
It'll still see me even though I'm on high ground like this?
Yes, because you're not hidden. Like, your team may faint, but you'll be fine. Like, you'll want to aim probably higher and throw past it. Aim high. Okay.
I was trying to get closer first. So probably aim past it then?
Yeah. Now. You even got the better catch sound. Tip for running from battle: instead of clicking B, just run far enough away and battle will get cancelled. And you'll put some distance between you and the Pokemon. That's true.
I don't think so.
It is now aggroed.
Yep, and I'm now loading my... Oh, I have to quit and load, right?
I believe so, yeah. But hey, that's a great way to end the stream. With
Yeah.
a rampaging horse.
Yeah. See you, everyone, next time.
See you tomorrow when we find out if she can catch the horse at the beginning of tomorrow's stream.
Probably not.
Probably not. It's not like you could use it anyways, so. Horse. All right. Have a good time zone, everybody. And I hope you all like the new layout. So, bye.
We'll have to figure out why there's a bad alignment.